Alright, so we're back. My guy is hungover as fuck. I dressed him up now. He's actually a soldier. Holy shit, alright.
Never show up. Swill dog.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you.
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up. Guess I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clang.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where by the grace of God was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So Henry, you may begin.
Curious which one of them will cute first.
Well, okay, we'll do the best I can here. Begin confidently.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
Try
I
that.
do not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
We'll go with harshly.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune
Is he
on
pretty
our
angry
heads.
at the church
Plague,
at the bar?
humans, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
To sin is human.
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travelers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Let's keep going harsh.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond
keep
of
going,
preaching
keep
about,
going,
and
Ed.
whose
Keep going.
absolution
You're
they promise if
preaching,
you
bro.
only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
Stand up for Godwin. He's my boy.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honor to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague. He told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin,
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubos tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you,
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. And his conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
fell out.
Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pious. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
doubt it.
I'm surprised I managed to nail that. Whew. So, I mean, the chick with the, at the inn, I think she has a thing for you, man. You should, maybe go and say hello. Can I not run?
Hey!
Pretty sure that was a chick. For some reason I can't run. Or is it that because like I'm still hungover? Never been there. Alright. Drunkenness. There you go. Yep. Yep, I'm still drunk as a skunk. Don't worry, Pebbles, you're gonna help me out, man. Trying to catch this thief, man. Can't hit him. There you go. Oh, come on. Hit him, bro. I'm distracting him a lot for you. Go down. Ooh, I have no stamina. Come on. Ooh.
Had enough? Yeah, you got me. And what are you gonna do about it? That bloated belly surely stole that ring anyway.
No excuses. Hand it over.
Here.
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
Yes, sir.
Got you, bait. I got you, bud.
You really let him go? Just like that? And did you get the loot back?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. A thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. It was not that much out of the way. get out of here, Pebbles. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can learn how to read while I'm here. Cause that is in here. I'm gonna do that. I won't show that though. This is just a side quest, so I'll be back. Alright, so we're in the town I need to be in now. So basically, gotta get the name for you. Lerechko. Track down Riki. So we gotta find a man named Riki. So I just need a villager to go question. Okay, I'm in a private area.
God be with you, good sir.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Do you know him?
You mean Hinek? He's the Tanner's son, isn't he?
Any idea where I could find him?
I don't know. Tried his folks' house, but he doesn't spend much time there.
Oh, that's all I need to know. Just where he is. Just need to know where he is so I can find him. Seems to be on this side of town though. Hello, good sir. Why are you all the way over here?
My respects to you.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Have you ever heard of him?
Shit. Why wouldn't I? That's what they call my son, Hinek.
Ah. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Because...
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
That's fine. I don't need any more. Maybe I do. I don't know. Just check the map. Maybe I do need to talk to him some more.
Don't you have any clue?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
Alright, I'll ask at the inn then.
Uh.
What more do you know?
Nothing. I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinnick never told me nothing.
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
That's all I need, buddy. Alright, I'll stop pestering you.
Hey!
I'll stop pestering the fuck out of you right now. Can't help that you know your son's gonna die, and I'm sitting here like, what do you know? I need to know. Like Jon Snow, cut his head off. Like Jon Snow cutting someone's head off, not Jon Snow getting his head cut off. Yeah. Game of Thrones. Should I gamble while I'm here? Yeah, probably not.
God be with you, good sir.
God be with you.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinnick.
But ask someone else. I have nothing to do with Riki. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinnick's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
I've no time for this. I have to find Hinnick and you're going to help me.
Am I now? Even if I did know, why the hell would I help you?
This is a nice alehouse you have here. It would be a shame if anything happened to it.
Are you threatening me?
What do you think? So are you going to talk, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Fine. Let's get to the point then.
Yeah? Where there's a will, there's a way.
I did some deals with Riki, but I swear to God, I don't know where he is.
I hear Hinnick has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all. But I happen to know it's a dark place. A cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
Sorry about that. I need to go check something.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
Find the shaft on the pyramid. Find this check. Alright, I need my horse. Come on, Pebbles. Alright. So, the river's not far. Hmm. Go here first. Just because I feel like it was used, now it's not. Perfect hideout. I do say so myself. However, I could be wrong. I have no idea. Oh, let's say I'm going to start curving left a little bit here. I should be getting close though, regardless. Hey! I should have a torch still. Well, I doubt it's here. Alright, so that's one down. Let's go here now. Just like good and bad, I have to go towards that direction anyway.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of food anymore. No, don't have the 95,000 bunnies anymore. Alright, there's that. I'll have to go hunting again soon. Ugh. Tempted, but I don't have a fire nearby, so I couldn't do it anyway. Oh, look at that, a path. Found a path already. Now I just need to get to this side of the river. There's also that town that I need to go to on this side too. Yeah, learn how to read, by the way. That's not too bad of a quest. So that would be something cool. Like something spectacular. Actually, it's literally actually read 2 books and you're good. And they're like a page. It's literally a page. And they ask you one, and you just gotta click the all Latin one. All Latin answer, and you're good. And the other is it's talking about the chicken and the egg. Not the chicken and the egg. The goose with the golden egg. That shit. Faint-hearted knight.
What is it then?
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
Eager, aren't you? Who are you, anyway?
I am Sir Oldram of Losson.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Oldram. So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience.
Damn, this dude's terrified.
Tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it. Look, dueling's all fine and dandy, but shouldn't you start with looking for that virgin? There's lots of pretty maids around these parts. One or two might still be virgins. That never occurred to me.
Once you've done that, you might see this dueling differently.
True. If I'm fighting for the love of my life, my courage will know no bounds.
That's not quite what I had in mind, but...
He's like, yeah.
Your encouraging words. Glad to be of service, sir.
It's not what I had in mind, but you know what? You do you, man. There seems to be a land bridge over here, a land bridge nearby, so we'll use that. Which I shall use to cross. Alright, so this is blind shack number 2 of 3. I'm getting stuck on every little bit of bramble. And I can't jump over that rock. Come on, horse. Sasaura Woods. Okay, so just gotta weave my way through here. Wait a minute. So where the hell is this mine shaft? Found it. Here, I thought I had a winner. Yeah, I didn't hit that button, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to go to this city though, since I'm already about halfway there from the other one. I gotta just pick up. Let's see. I bought the wine. I gotta get a crown. I gotta pick up a crown from here, which I had to win the wine from a bow contest, an archery contest, and then I had to do. I had to ride the horse back for the other one. Do you see a bridge?
I better not go in any further. I might drown.
I mean, is it annoying that he said you might drown? Yeah. Because, it's like, is it accurate? Yes, people did not know how to swim back then. Most people did not know how to swim back then. So that's accurate, but I would like to get across said river. And I'm getting caught in fish nets. It's nice. But no matter, I guess this is this is the crossing I went on earlier. Since I seem to have to cross it. Back on the path. Going to Sasau. Yeah, you gotta pick up some Oriental. I think it was the Oriental crown you gotta pick up here. But apparently you can have. I feel like after this, I feel like something might happen with you and Lady Lordship. Lady Stephanie. Because she kind of digs you. Her husband's like 98 years old. I mean, my chance to become a lord. What's up? I'm really surprised you didn't try to kill me. But then again, I would kill him, right? Kidding. I suck at fighting. Getting better, but I still suck. Like, still pretty ass when it comes down to it. How's this? It's just a stable? Just a little logger. Ah, there's a guy walking out right now. Well, regardless, I'm almost to the city. It seems... Oh, that's a cave. It seems if I cross through here, I can get... Excuse me. I can just cross this woods and I'll be there. Alright, my head just went through some shit, but that's good. It's fine, I'm okay. I'm alive. I don't make it out alive, I won't lie, and I survived. Live by Wage War. It's a very, very good song. Be warned though, it's a very heavy song, so if you listen to it, I've warned you. Alright. So, cross these woods, be in said city. Oh, some nicely painted buildings here. Or is that a wall? It's not a wall, but there's a river. And when there's a river, there's a need to cross it. Well, that is kind of an inconvenience. Because I need to get to said area. So I need a bridge. It's the bridge ahead. Okay. Get in here, get in the city, grab crown. Gotta do that, and be done with this mission. I will go do that off screen, but now I've got this unlocked for fast travel means. So. Now I can go through here. So South seems to be the place I want to make a home, or buy a home if I can. That's the thing. I don't know if you ever like get the chance to buy a home. If you do, this is the place to do it, obviously. Alright, fuck this. I need to go on foot. Alright. Cross country sprinter. Seems to be the man I need is upstairs.
What the hell?
Master Jerome. Seems I need Jerome. And not Jonas.
Good day to you.
Lady of Talmberg sent me.
She wants me to find out why the crown's been delayed.
Through no fault of ours, I can tell you that. We had a large stone ordered for mounting on the crown, a beautiful Moldavite from South Bohemia that we had cut and polished in Prague. But, well, in short, the good merchant, Martin Wizek, who was supposed to bring it from Prague, got lost along the way. It's like the ground swallowed him up.
Lady Stephanie won't be happy.
Look, we've got something else here we can replace the stone with, but I'm sure even you can see it's not worthy of a noble wedding, and definitely not worthy of our fine craftsmanship. Oh, if I only had someone who'd try to find the Moldavite.
Why don't you just ask me? Of course I'll try to find the stone. Just tell me where the fellow was seen last.
That fellow, as you call him, the esteemed merchant, Martin Vizek, was last seen riding alongside the Sasau River, passing by the footbridge over the ford, to the west of here. Evidently, he never made it to Sasau town.
Well, I'll look for him, but he could be far over the mountains by now. Or under the ground.
Well, shit. Alright. I know he is, I just chose not to go look. Because it's a lot of work. It's basically what that guy said. I'm gonna go do that, and so I'll do it off screen. Because that's, that'll take up, that'll not be part of the main story. So, that's what a walkthrough is, main story. So yeah, I'll see you guys around. This will be the end of this video anyway. Been going for a little bit now, so I'll see you guys around. Peace.